Hello friends, hello neighbors, welcome to the Music Review Board of Portland Spotlight Series. I'm Jon Hitchcock here, Studio 3, beautiful downtown Portland. Today, from the UK, we have Next to Mountains. Let's go!
Sunny afternoons going for a drive, loving the scenery, go the extra mile. Not the same places, but the same feelings. I've never been more alive, but I feel like I'm dreaming. You still on my eyes.
Hey guys, welcome in!
Hi guys.
This is going to be great. Why don't you go around the room and introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about your musical influences.
Yeah, so I'll start as I'm furthest left, I guess. I'm Joe, I play bass for the band. I've been playing bass for 6 or 7 years now. Played guitar before that. My influences mostly come from people like The Clash. You know, the old British punk scene is really where my influences come from. Strummer's one of my all-time influences for anything I do. I'll waffle for ages on that, so I'll pass you on to Tarquin.
Cool. My name's Tarquin, and I'm the lead vocalist in the band. My influences are probably a bit more pop-centric than certainly Martin's. I'm really into Muse, Franz Ferdinand, Coldplay. They're probably my 3 favourite bands.
I'm Martin. I'm a lead guitarist in the band. My influences come from all sorts. I, grew up listening to a lot of early 90s grunge, Nirvana, all that great stuff. Got into Radiohead, some of the great British bands of the 90s. Today, I like to listen to stuff from all over, from US, Canada, all the way to what's happening in the UK, and even see what's happening internationally as well.
I'm Liam, I'm the drummer for the band. I'm the newest member of the band. I've only been with them a short period of time. My influences are very varied, from Rush to Bon Jovi. I grew up with a lot of Nirvana and Guns N' Roses, but I pretty much listen to anything and everything and take a bit of anything and everything from everywhere.
I'm Glenn. I'm the guitarist of the band, along with Martin. Along with Martin, I also mix and master the stuff as well. My influences stem from Elton John all the way through to Metallica. Like, Metallica is my favourite band of all time, and then it's Foo Fighters, and then I like a little bit of Elton John just underneath that.
Nice, yep. Anyway, what's the live music scene like over there pre-pandemic, and what's your lineup for the summer?
Yeah, well, pre-pandemic, so to give you some context, this is a very recent project with the guys in the room. We've only really been together, I think, before the pandemic hit for a couple of months, and actually we had our first live show 2 weeks before lockdown in the UK, and a lot of tour dates lined up, a lot of gigs lined up. Really excited about those live shows, and now they've all been postponed. But we're really keen and eager that once restrictions lift, that we can get back out and show people what we've got. We're really excited about the material, really good stuff happening. And for me, as somebody who writes a lot of the music for the band, along with these guys, we're very influenced by what's happening at the minute. I think that is going to filter its way into the music. We're living in some crazy times, and I think it's on us as musicians and artists to try to reflect some of that in what we're doing and try to make sense of this crazy world.
Yeah, you hit it on the head there, man. So tell us about this Battle of the Bands thing you guys are involved with.
Well, the online Battle of the Bands is an extension of a physical Battle of the Bands that we first played on the 12th of March earlier on this year, and that was our first gig. Not a good date for a first gig. And obviously there were supposed to be more gigs, and the organiser decided to do an online version instead and invited us to get involved. And then I hope the bandmates don't mind me saying, everyone was like, oh, I don't know why we're doing that. And then we won the first round. I'm like, oh, and then we started paying a lot of attention to it. And as a consequence, we released Tangent, which you've got a copy of. And then we got through the semi-finals into the finals. And we started work, as soon as we got past the first round, we started work on the material for the final, just in case, which is a relief, because that video that I sent you has taken the best part of a month to film and edit, and it's still not done yet. So yeah, basically we've just been focusing on that instead.
Well, good job, guys. Did you say you took first place?
Not yet, not yet. If you share our video
Not
with
yet.
all of your followers and they all give us a vote for the Battle of the Swale, then yes, maybe first place.
We need the backing of Portland. We need you guys to come out and support us in this.
You guys come over this way. You got your support.
Oh yeah.
I've seen the videos. It's good stuff. I'm really impressed.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Who's the chief songwriter in the group?
I think it's me, unless anybody else wants to disagree. Yeah, I mean, I will admit, I was in a previous band 6-7 years ago, and I used to write all the material for that. And it's not that I fell out of music, but life happened, became busy with lots of other things. But suddenly, maybe 2 years ago, I just felt a lot of this creative energy, and I had to get it out. And for the past 2 years, I've been coming to these guys with new ideas all the time. And as a songwriter, I constantly want to push myself, but push us as well, to make the best music we can. And I would like to think that what we do, aside from write great music, and I personally think it's great, is write something that it says something. So Tangent is a song that's, you know, got a message. It's trying to make sense of how crazy the world is, and the vapidness of social media, and how quick people are to jump to a conclusion without actually, understanding what an issue is. So I think for me, I want to say something with the music we're doing, but it also has to be fun to listen to. I want people to come to a show to have a really good time and enjoy what we're doing, because we really enjoy playing it, and we want to share it with everyone.
Yeah, good. So who is your audience?
Anyone watching on the internet right now is our audience. We launched at a time of lockdown when we can't physically do any gigs, and we launched the band. We have to keep going, and we are growing our online presence. I mean, right now, in a few hours' time, we're having our first airplay in Canada. So it's all through social media that we're trying to get awareness of our band out there, so that when the live music scene does return, then we can get the stages and take our music to people physically and put on a good show.
And I think also we have 2 rules as a band for any song we write. And those 2 rules are, 1, is it musically interesting? Is something happening? Can somebody who appreciates good music listen to it and understand those dynamics, those rhythms, those different melodic things happening? But also, fundamentally, is it catchy? Does it have a tune? Can you bop along to it? Can you sing along to it? We want to write stuff that is accessible, but also I think is musically robust, in the sense that you can see there's a lot of musicianship behind that.
Tell me about A Month of Sundays. I've seen the video, and explain the history of that song, how it came about, where you did the video shot maybe, and then we'll take a look at it. How about that?
So musically, that song to me is one that, at times as a songwriter, you can write stuff that is a bit more somber and dark, and maybe we do quite a lot of that. But Month of Sundays, to me, I wanted to write a song, and I'm sitting here with a beer in my hand right now, and I wanted to write a song that, you have a beer in your hand, you're at a live show, you're at a festival, maybe this nice summer day, and you could pick up your beer and you could sing along to it. It's a sing-along tune. It's an upbeat tune that people can latch on to, and sort of has that universal quality, and that's what's in the music. And then Tarquin stepped in with the lyrics, and I'll let him talk about those.
Yeah, I mean, again, as Martin said, we like a lot of our songs to be a bit more somber and have many levels to them. This one, we did just try and write a summary song. And we had fun writing it. We did, I can't remember how long it took us to write the lyrics, but there was one night we were just sitting over and Martin was like, oh, don't worry too much about the lyrics, Tarquin, it's not exactly Shakespeare. And I was like, Martin, this is literally the only song where we quote Shakespeare. And there's the line in it, once more to the breach, dear friends, from Henry V in it. And I was just like, right, okay. But it's I suppose the topic of the song, it's, I came up with the lyrics, really, I mean, it was a friend of ours, well, I want to say, yeah, okay, Martin's brother wasn't having a very fun time of it, and we just wanted to cheer him up, and the song is almost like a bit of a hug in song form, really. Just wanted to cheer him up, and that's why the lyrics like, don't worry, we'll find another. We still got all summer. It's a hug in a song that you can dance along to and have a beer with.
Well, without further ado, let's go. A month of Sundays. Here we go.
Of Sundays, well, you saw how it could be. It doesn't matter anyway. Our friends all said c'est la vie. It doesn't matter anyway. We will find another. It doesn't matter anyway. We still got all summer. It doesn't matter anyway. It doesn't matter anyway, not in a month of Sundays. It doesn't matter anyway, not in a month of Sundays. It doesn't matter anyway, not in a month of Sundays. It doesn't matter anyway. Well, you saw how it could
guys, we're back. Great video, great song. I really dug it.
You asked earlier about what we're doing during lockdown, and that video is basically it for me. I like to think it's a fairly universal experience expressed in that video. I mean, a lot of people over here in the UK were furloughed from work, so they were just told to stay at home. So that's where I got the idea of the suited version of me and the bearded version of me, because that beard wasn't glue on. I'd literally been at home for 3 months, and I grew my hair and I grew my beard, and I was like, hang on, I've got a great idea for a video here. And as you can see now, I'm all clean shaven and had a haircut. That was for the video, and well, I started a new job on Wednesday as well, so it helps with that. But a lot of people have used this time to get round to doing things on lockdown that they wouldn't normally have got to have done. As you've seen in the video, you know, clearing the driveway, drinking a ton of wine, planting the garden, and growing our own food. I mean, that's not a set that you see in the video. That is my house.
The dinner looked wonderful. It made me hungry.
He's a damn good cook.
Yeah. Yes, that was roast pork, cooked in lovely white wine. Come round for dinner sometime. I do make a mean roast.
Okay, you're on. So, you guys, what's the favorite show you've done so far?
The one. Our first gig was our only gig as a band. I mean, Martin and I, we used to be in 2 different bands years ago, and our 2 bands used to work together. And indeed, the first night that we met was his band's first gig and my band's first gig. And we had a pint afterwards, and we were like, oh, we really got on. We're like, brilliant, you know, maybe we should make a band. It's like, well, what do you do in your band? Oh, I'm the rhythm guitarist and lead vocalist. What do you do in your band? Oh, I'm the rhythm guitarist and lead vocalist. Ah. So rather than trying to form a group together, we just teamed up and our 2 bands gigged together, and we played probably loads of shows together.
We played a lot of shows together for a lot of years in 2 different bands. I think some of the best shows we played, you know, certainly would have been the ones where, you know, we were supporting each other. Some of the bigger shows we used to. There's a really great live music venue where we both used to live in Canterbury, historic city of Canterbury. You may have heard of it. And there's a great venue there. We used to put on our own live music night, and we used to speak to our friends, get lots of other acts, some sort of acoustic solo artists, other bands. We used to get a DJ, and those were the most fun because, you know, you had control of the sound desk. You were working with the sound engineer who you know well. He knows how to get the best sound out of the band. And those were the best sounding gigs, and you know, for us, it's that having a bit of control over that's quite nice. You know, I think it's all well and good to go to a studio, do a rehearsal, but whenever you've got that same quality of sound for your live set, and the audience can hear everything you want them to hear, that's really exciting, and that's what we hope to do when we start. Getting back in the scene. Once restrictions lift, we want to be taking this music and playing it live to audiences. We want them to experience this stuff because we're all excited about it.
And we've made friends with quite a few bands, and obviously as we come out of lockdown, we play more gigs. We want to team up with more of the local bands and maybe even put on our own live music nights where. We can play the cushy support slot, which means that we can get on stage, get off stage, pack the gear down, have a beer, enjoy the other band, and then get on a DJ afterwards. That's the plan.
So, what would be your favorite venue if you had the dream tour? Would it be local? Would it be international? Would it be Australia? What would it be?
You know, I think for me, I can't speak for everybody else, but you know, to be able to go somewhere around the world that, you know, you can experience a culture, you get to see a different side of the music scene, because everywhere is different, but we all have that common theme of everybody just loves good music. But I think if you're playing on a stage, whether it's in London or you're playing in Portland, you're playing in New York, or you're playing in Sydney, or wherever it is. It's just an opportunity to bring your music to a new audience, and hopefully it should be exciting for everyone there. So for me, it's not necessarily about the specific venue, it's about the people and about introducing new people to your sound. For me, going to a show and seeing a band or an artist I've never heard before and hearing it for the first time, that's so exciting. I mean, going to festivals and like just going to a stage and not knowing who's coming on next and just hearing something happen, it's electric. And so that's what we'd love to do for audiences all over the world.
Right, right.
Wembley Stadium would also be nice.
Wembley Stadium, yeah, I'll bet. So what's your dream record label? Who would you like to be signed to?
Well, I think in the UK, there's a lot of really good independent labels. So here you've got things like, you've got Rough Trade, you've got Domino. Like those two guys I think would be sort of the pinnacle of modern sort of indie music. So sort of independent rock, alternative type stuff, which is what we sort of fit into. If one of those guys came knocking, I don't think we would say no.
Okay guys, I want to introduce your new video. This is My Eyes. Here we go.
Sunny afternoons looking at pictures. Not always, but sometimes you're in them. You made me feel a mile high. You gave me a smile I thought would never die. But you still own my in my mind's eye. I got my smile back in my mind. I kept your picture and you kept mine. In my eyes, in my eyes, in my eyes. Same place, same pose, different me, different clothes, and my eyes, gateway to my soul. I can't look at myself. You took more than you know. I can't see a face, not in my mind's eye. I got my smile back in my mind. I kept your picture and you kept mine. And my eyes, and my eyes, and my eyes still own my eyes. Sunny afternoons going for a drive, loving the scenery, go the extra mile. Not the same places, but the same feelings. I've never been more alive, but I feel like I'm dreaming. You still own my eyes. my mind's eye. I got a smile back in my mind. I kept your picture, and you kept mine. In my eyes, in my eyes, in my eyes, you still are in my eyes.
Hello friends, hello neighbors. This is Jon Hitchcock from the Music Review Board of Portland here at beautiful downtown Portland. Be sure to check out our new Spotlight series on Facebook. Look for us at the Music Review Board of Portland. And if you are a songwriter and would like to participate in the Spotlight series, send us a message at Facebook Messenger. Thank you.
I like the way you move and the way you laugh, the little things you do and the way you shake your ass. I've been on my phone with my mom all night long. The electric went out and she couldn't stay calm. I would never miss a day if your skin grew soft and your hair turned gray.
Great video, guys. You know, it's one of those things. You tapped into something. It's there. It's happening. Martin, talk to me about getting back into the studio.
As you know, we've been in lockdown for a couple of months. I haven't seen these guys for a long time. We are really excited to show people what ideas we've been having over the past few months. Like I said earlier, we want to write stuff that hopefully captures what's happening in the world and try to make sense of it. We just want to get in there, we want to get those ideas out. For me, I want to exercise those demons. I want to get those musical ideas across to people, and I really want to get into the studio and lay down an album that I think says something, but also keeps people dancing, keeps people happy, and I would love to be able to share that with the world, hopefully end of 2020, early 2021, that would be the dream, and I think the guys would agree with me on that.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, yeah, Glenn, you had some comments on that too, didn't you?
Yeah, so mine was pretty much the same vein as Martin. I want to get back into recording, and I want to get an album out in a timely manner, but not rush it at all, because between us, we've got so much material. I've got about 33 different project files hidden on my computer somewhere. There's about 4 songs out of that I can probably muster from. Martin's got literally folders and folders of songs. Joe and I have been working together for years, and we've
12 years?
12 years.
Something like that.
We've known each other for too long.
We're sick of each other, really.
Yeah, basically, we're only in this band together by happenstance.
So Liam and Joe, you guys have day jobs, is that right?
Yeah, I mean, everyone in the band has a day job, but I mean...
Oh, everybody does, okay.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm a mechanic, so I spend a lot of my time working with my hands, and as much as it's a pretty physically exhausting job, no matter how tired I am from work, I can always find energy to go and perform. There's nothing better to me than being on stage in front of a bunch of people who are enjoying our music, seeing them enjoy it, and knowing that we're doing something right. That, to me, that's the best thing that we can possibly have happen with this band.
Nice. Okay, Tarquin, you wanted to talk about the Facebook connection a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, well, Facebook for us is the best way that we have of communicating with our audience. Now, like the guys, you know, I'm absolutely about the live shows, but having a live show is all very well and good, but people need to know about it. Now, we are on Twitter, we are on Instagram, and we do post on those platforms as regularly as we do on Facebook. So if you don't have Facebook, then you can follow us on those platforms. You will find out about our gigs. But Facebook's sort of our main hub, because you can have so much more information on Facebook than the other platforms. So if you go into the About section on our Facebook page, you'll be able to see all of our past appearances, whether that be on stage, radio, podcasts, And we also have a bit about our history, a bit about our sound, and also any upcoming appearances as well. It's all there in the About section of our Facebook page. And if, again, Facebook really isn't for you, then head on over to our YouTube channel, subscribe, and we've got a lot of material coming very soon, so you won't be disappointed.
Good. Glad to hear that. I'm definitely a fan. It didn't take long. A couple of songs, I'm there. Hey guys, the pandemic is not good here. Not good at all. What's it been like for you guys over there?
Well, bit of a mixed bag. Obviously, things all went on pause at the end of March for us. So if you look at our calendar, it's basically January, February, March. Oh God, it's July, and we don't know when it is. But we've lost all of our gigs except one. We've still got one left in October at the Penny Theatre in Canterbury that we're hopeful will still happen. But really, we've just been using this time to sort of put our house in order. We've upped our game when it comes to recording. We've all now got home recording software, so rather than having to rely on Martin or Glenn, we can record independently and then email across the stems for the recording process to start. And as you've seen, it's been a fantastic opportunity for me to make my first ever music video attempt. I hope you enjoyed it.
I think a really important thing everybody needs to understand at this time is, it's hard for everyone, but you'll know this in Portland, it's the same in the UK. Once we're able to go out and support live music venues, support bands, we should try to do it, because otherwise we don't want to lose that. No. You know, what we want to do, there's a lot of venues which are going to struggle financially, and what we want to do is once it's the right time, we want to go out and we want to support those places. We want to keep it going because we need good live music all over the world, and you know, hopefully this blows over and we can all get back out, we can all go to a gig, see our favourite bands and just have a good time. That's what we all want.
But at the same time, we don't want to encourage people. I mean, even though we want to get out there and support our venues and we want people to come and see us play and put money into the venues that will basically build our future, we won't encourage people until we're satisfied that it's safe for our audience. Because we don't want to encourage a crowd of people if the pandemic's still happening. So it's something we're very conscious of. We don't want to be irresponsible with that.
Yeah, amen, man. Wear the mask, stay 6 feet apart, it's all good. Well, guys, look, thank you so much for doing this with us.
Thank you guys for having us.
Thank you very much.
Thanks again, guys, everybody. Joe, Glenn, Martin, Tarkham, Liam, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you, friends, for watching today. Hey, that was fun. That was Next to Mountains from the UK. Be sure to check them out on Facebook. In the meantime, thank you for joining us here at the Music Review Board of Portland Spotlight Series. I'm Jon Hitchcock, Studio 3, beautiful downtown Portland. We'll see you next time.
Well, you saw how it could be. It doesn't matter anyway. Our friends all sit to be. It doesn't matter.